This is Minhas here and welcome to Nursing Circle. Today I am again back with the new video that is for registration step, that is most important step in AHPRA registration. So this is your profile looks like, and here it is my profile, and there is a dashboard. Down you can see here it is the already ongoing application. We will click on view. Okay, so this is especially for Stream A candidates, and so already you can see that already 2 steps are finished. Okay, and the next step is apply for registration. So fee payment finish, orientation already done. So the third step is apply for registration. This is particularly for Stream A candidates who are bachelors in science and nursing and are allotted with Stream A. Okay, so we will continue to registration application. You can click here and you have to do this registration step within 90 days after process. So I just want to show you that how it looks like. So this is the initial question, how to apply, choose your profession. So you have to answer these questions, but anyway my application is still there, so I will go direct to manage application, because last time I just didn't finish this application, I just closed. So you can go in manage application, you have to click on drafts, and in the draft you can see I'm not gonna answer all these questions, I will continue with my previous. So here you can see there is a lot of tabs you need to fill it. And is how to use this form. So you need to read this all detail, and after reading you can click on next. It will take you to privacy statement. So in privacy statement you can see you just have to agree the questions and you have to continue. And Stream A, this stream is basically for those who are bachelors and who are some from specific universities. So each country there is a different process, country wise and even university wise. So you can see you have to answer some of these questions. Already I selected. Okay, you have to give your details, personal details, and you have to click next. So next will be the residential address, details of current residence where you are living. Okay, it can be any country, the current country wherever you are staying. If you are from Pakistan but you are staying outside of your country, maybe you are in UK or in Kuwait or in Saudi Arabia or in Dubai, so you have to mention your current residential address. Principal place of practice. So this is you are selecting some question answer. Are you practicing in Australia for profession you are applying for registration? You will click no. Do you have intended place of practice if your application is approved? This one you can select yes or no, both cases. Address, it can be same as your residential address or principal place of practice. So if your principal place of practice and residential address is same, so mailing address will be the same. Or you can choose whatever address you like to be a mailing address. After that the next thing is qualification. So here you have to choose that your qualification is board approved qualification or is considered substantially equivalent or based on similar competencies to the board approved qualification. This one you have to check with above details and check from your AHPRA portal. Mostly we are selecting second option, and then you will answer the questions and answer the same questions as you answer in your self-assessment. Okay, so recency of practice, you have a recent practice. Okay, you meet our recency of practice requirements. You will click yes if you meet the requirement. Which of these have you done? So they will mention that I have completed at least 450 hours, so you will click on that. Then overseas registration history. In this one you need to mention wherever you worked and wherever you registered, okay, as a registered nurse. For example, you are working in Dubai as a registered nurse, so you have to mention. that you are registered in nursing profession or what, and then last 5 years you have worked, certificate, also good standing certificates. They are telling you that you have to mention your certificate of registration and good standing from every place of practice outside Australia, and certificate must be sent directly to AHPRA by an organization, and then directly, and this email address is also there on which email address you have to send. Okay, if you have any problems in arranging the certificates, so you have to advise us once you have something to provide. From here you have to add your profession, your body, nursing body, your registration start date, end date, and how many registration you can add on. Maybe from Pakistan PNC, then from Dubai DHA, from Kuwait Ministry of Health, like that. You have to mention your place of practice and your overseas registration history. Next is work practice history. This one is your employment history, like in which organizations you have worked as a nurse from your start till now. Last time I make one video that is for criminal history, and I told that you have to go through with the criminal history as well, criminal history check, and there will be a third party website where you will go, and you will have to make a proper account and everything. Maybe I will upload one more video on that, and they will take your passport and everything, and they will send direct criminal history to AHPRA. Anyway, you have to answer these questions. Do you have any criminal history in Australia? So you will click no. Have you lived and been primarily based in Australia when age 18 years old? No. And have you ever visited Australia when age 18 years or more? So it's depend upon your so international criminal history. So this is the one I am telling. Do you have any international criminal history? You can click no. And Australia in which you have lived and have been primarily based and for 6 consecutive months and longer. This is like if you are living in some country more than 6 months, you have to provide the criminal history from that country. So from both countries you need to tell the details from which countries you have applied for criminal history, and you have to mention the approved vendor also. Okay, so they will ask you, do you hold a current Australian overseas passport? So you will mention yes, I have an overseas passport. If you have a Australian passport, you can mention. And you need at least 2 of the following documents. Next is English language. So you have to mention your OET, IELTS or PT results here, your candidate number, your test date, your marks, exposure prone procedures. So it's written that if your registration granted, you will be performing exposure prone procedure in your practice. You will click yes. So next is impairments. Do you have any impairments? So you have to mention here. There are some simple questions, and they're asking about like anywhere your registration is suspended or cancelled, debt or something in some country, or you have any complaints regarding you in some country or in some nursing bodies. So most of the questions we have, all of the questions we have to select no. So then next is registration period. So impairment, and after disclosures, and then registration period come according to your application. They will ask you want to start your registration date from board approval date or on the date I have included below, or board, you have to mention it from the board approval date, better. Okay, because these should be notarized. So thank you for watching today's video, and hope so you will enjoy this video, and it will help all those who are learning the AHPRA process.